Wesley Wade Watkins. Born on December 15, 1938, died on March 26, 2025. Wes Watkins was an American politician who represented Oklahoma's 3rd Congressional District for 2 decades, first as a Democrat and later as a Republican. A graduate of Oklahoma State University, he began his career in public service as a state senator before winning a U.S. House seat in 1976. Known for his focus on economic development and fiscal policy, Watkins served on key committees like Appropriations and Ways and Means. After an unsuccessful run for governor in 1990, he briefly left Congress but returned in 1996 as a Republican, championing conservative causes. Post-retirement, he dedicated himself to global hunger initiatives and founded a non-profit promoting hydroponics. Watkins' legacy includes educational centers and a reservoir named in his honor, reflecting his lifelong commitment to Oklahoma. Alexei Alexeyevich Veselkin, born on November 21, 1961, died on March 26, 2025. Alexei Veselkin was a renowned Russian actor, television host, and honored artist of Russia. Rising to fame in the 80s and 90s as a charismatic TV personality, he hosted popular youth programs like Budilnik and Do Shestnaist I Starshi. After a hiatus, he made a triumphant return in 2006 as the host of Stelka, the Russian adaptation of Deal or No Deal. Veselkin also worked in radio but faced controversy that led to his dismissal. A dedicated theater actor, he spent years at the Russian Academic Youth Theater. Beyond the screen, he and his son, Alexei Jr., lent their voices to celebrity dubs, including David Beckham in Coca-Cola ads. Veselkin's career spanned decades, leaving a mark on Russian entertainment. Fuad Jorge Noman Filho. Born on June 30, 1947. Died on March 26, 2025. Fuad Noman was a Brazilian economist, writer, and politician who served as mayor of Belo Horizonte from 2022 until his death. Of Syrian descent, he graduated in economic sciences and held key government roles, including finance and transport secretary of Minas Gerais. A long-time public servant, he worked with the Central Bank of Brazil and IMF before entering local politics. As mayor, he shifted policies from his predecessor, notably reducing construction permit fees despite controversy. Noman was also a published author of erotic novels and a devoted advisor to Clube Atlético Mineiro. He passed away from lymphoma-related complications shortly after winning re-election, leaving a legacy of economic pragmatism and urban development initiatives. Estelito Titong Patu Mendoza. Born on January 5, 1930. Died on March 26, 2025. Estelito Mendoza was a legendary Filipino lawyer and statesman, renowned as the attorney of last resort for his successful defense of high-profile clients. As Solicitor General for 14 years under Ferdinand Marcos, he famously upheld the 1973 Constitution. His distinguished career included serving as Justice Minister, Pampanga Governor, and UN Legal Committee Chairman. A Harvard-educated legal scholar, Mendoza taught at the University of the Philippines and authored landmark legislation. Though controversial for representing political figures like Marcos and Estrada, his courtroom victories for Arroyo, Enrile, and Revilla cemented his reputation. Beyond politics, he served on corporate boards, including San Miguel Corporation. Mendoza passed away at 95, leaving an indelible mark on Philippine jurisprudence. Nikola Nick Lalich. Born on May 22, 1945. Died on March 26, 2025. Nick Lalich was an Australian politician who represented Cabramatta in the New South Wales Legislative Assembly for nearly 15 years. Born in Egypt to Yugoslav refugee parents, he migrated to Australia as a child and grew up in Bonnyrigg. Beginning his career as an electrician, Lalich entered local government in the late 80s, serving multiple terms as Fairfield's mayor. His political resilience shone through when he retained the traditionally Labour seat of Cabramatta against strong opposition during a period of party unpopularity. Known for his grassroots connection to Sydney's western suburbs, Lalich balanced mayoral and parliamentary duties before retiring due to health concerns. He passed away after battling throat cancer, leaving a legacy of dedicated public service to one of Australia's most diverse communities. Carol Stewart Keaton. Born on September 13, 1939. Died on March 26, 2025. Carol Keaton was a trailblazing Texas politician who broke multiple glass ceilings under 3 different married names: McClellan, Rylander, and Strayhorn. The Austin native became the city's first female mayor, winning 3 consecutive terms in the late 70s. She later made history as the first woman elected to both the Texas Railroad Commission and as state comptroller. Known for her fiery independence, Keaton switched parties from Democrat to Republican before running for governor as an independent in 2006 under the memorable slogan, "One Tough Grandma." Though unsuccessful in her gubernatorial bid, she left an indelible mark on Texas politics through her fiscal oversight and education advocacy. The University of Texas law dean's daughter passed away at 85 in her beloved hometown. Shushma Das. Born on May 1, 1930. Died on March 26, 2025. Shushma Das was a celebrated Bangladeshi folk singer who preserved the rich musical traditions of her homeland for nearly a century. Born in Sunamganj district when Bangladesh was still part of British India, she began her artistic journey during Pakistan's era before becoming a cultural icon of independent Bangladesh. Married young, Das dedicated her life to folk music alongside her brother Ramkanai, also an acclaimed musician. Her soulful renditions of traditional Bengali songs earned her the prestigious Ekushe Padak Award in 2017, recognizing her lifetime contribution to the nation's cultural heritage. Das passed away in Sylhet at 94, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire new generations of Bangladeshi artists. David Maggie Childs, born on April 1, 1941. Died on March 26, 2025. David Childs was a renowned American architect who shaped modern skylines across the world. As chairman of Skidmore, Owings and Merrill, he designed landmark buildings including One World Trade Center, the tallest skyscraper in the Western Hemisphere. After studying zoology at Yale, he switched to architecture, beginning a career that would redefine urban landscapes. His notable projects include the Time Warner Center, Bertelsmann Building, and the U.S. Embassy in Ottawa. Beyond design, Childs influenced national aesthetics through leadership roles on the U.S. Commission of Fine Arts. Married with 3 children, he passed away at 83, leaving an indelible mark on contemporary architecture. Manuel Hilario de Céspedes y García Menocal, born on March 11, 1944, died on March 26, 2025. Bishop Manuel Hilario de Céspedes y García Menocal was a distinguished Cuban Catholic leader who served as Bishop of Matanzas for 17 years. Descendant of Cuba's first president and nephew of its third, he initially trained as an electrical engineer before answering his religious calling. Ordained in Venezuela after seminary studies, he spent 12 years ministering there before returning to Cuba. Known for his intellectual approach to faith, he served as parish priest, chancellor, and vicar general before his episcopal appointment. His leadership blended family legacy with spiritual devotion, overseeing the Matanzas diocese until his retirement. The Bishop Emeritus passed away at 81, leaving a legacy of service bridging Cuba's revolutionary history and Catholic tradition. Ray Barra, born on January 3, 1930. Died on March 27, 2025. Ray Barra was a groundbreaking American ballet dancer and director who redefined male roles in classical ballet. Beginning his career with the American Ballet Theatre, he rose to international fame as principal dancer with the Stuttgart Ballet, creating iconic roles in John Cranko's productions, including Romeo opposite Marcia Hayday's Juliet. After a career-ending injury, he transitioned to become one of Europe's most sought-after ballet masters, shaping companies in Berlin, Frankfurt, Hamburg, and Madrid. Known for his powerful stage presence and technical precision, Barra later directed major productions for the Bavarian State Ballet. His 76-year career spanned continents and generations, leaving an indelible mark on 20th-century dance. He passed away in Spain at 95, celebrated as a bridge between American and European ballet traditions. Steph Z.F. Wertheimer, born on July 16, 1926. Died on March 26, 2025. Steph Wertheimer was an Israeli industrialist, politician, and peace visionary who transformed from a refugee to one of Israel's wealthiest individuals. Fleeing Nazi Germany as a child, he became a self-made billionaire by founding Iskar, a global metalworking giant later acquired by Warren Buffett. Beyond business, Wertheimer pioneered industrial parks promoting Arab-Jewish coexistence and advocated economic peace through his Marshall Plan for the Middle East. A former Knesset member, he received Israel's highest honors for combining industrial innovation with social impact. His legacy includes 7 job-creating industrial zones and a unique model for regional stability through shared prosperity. He passed away at 98 as one of Israel's most influential 20th-century figures,